So today, as you would have seen by the title, I have decided to do a get to know me, a smallanyana get to know me video, just so that I can put myself out there so that you guys know whose vlogs you're actually watching, where I come from, and just so you can know a little bit about me. So I have about 13 questions in this diary book, but they will go faster. It's fine, don't worry. I'm gonna make it as short as possible so that it's not gonna drag for too long. So, but before we get on with the video, I just wanted to thank you guys, all 100 plus of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you guys a lot, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And I had made a promise to myself that when I reach 100 subscribers, that's when I'm gonna do a get to know me video. So yeah, here it is. Okay, so the first question is, well, it's not actually a question. I'm just gonna introduce myself. So my name is Sandisiwe Mafika. I am 30 years of age, and sorry, I will keep on referring to these questions here just so I don't forget to remind myself. So I was born in Butterworth in the Eastern Cape. So actually I was born in Ngamakwe. There's a huge hospital there just before Butterworth. So I was born in Ngamakwe, but I actually grew up in a small town just between Cradock and Queenstown. It's called Etargastadi. So that's where I did my grade from preschool up until grade 7 in Targastad High School. In short, we say it's Targa High. And then I then moved from the Eastern Cape and joined my mother in Joburg, where I did my grade 8, actually where I did my whole high school year in Joburg until I matriculated. So my parents were never married. So my mother and my father, they were never married. And I don't remember them being together for as long as I have been around. So I do have siblings, but then it's gonna be like siblings from my mother's side and siblings from my father's side. Yeah. So siblings from my mother's side, Ndim Umafungwashe, I am the firstborn. I am the firstborn, and then there's 4 of us actually. So I am the firstborn, and then I am followed by my sister Usphumelele, who is 18 years old. And then after her there is my brother Usifiso, who is 13 years old. And then there is Kungentando Uchinemerem, who is 10 years old. And then on my father's side, I am the only girl. So I have an older brother Uyanga, and then I have a younger brother Aluluto. Yes, so I have a son of my own, my 9-year-old boy Uowetu. Yes, I am a mother. Yes, I am a mother, so to a 9-year-old Uowetu. Yeah, so I was actually raised by my grandmother Unosiko. So because my parents had me at a very young age, they were very young, so they still had to go and look for iskolo, go study, go find jobs, and. So my grandmother took over from when I was born. I was raised by my grandmother. Even our move to Etargastad, she was transferred from work, so she transferred from Ngamakwe to Etargastad in 1999, if I'm not mistaken. So we've been in Targastad since 1999 until 2014, when she retired, and then she moved back home. So my grandmother raised me and many others in my family. So until she actually passed away in 2021, may she continue resting in peace. And yeah, I was basically raised by my grandmother, And yeah, so where I currently stay now, I am in Johannesburg, and I stay with my son, my sister, and my brother, my cousin slash my uncle. Yes, so there's 4 of us in the household. So I currently work for one of the major financial services in South Africa. Actually, not just South Africa, we are international, man. Yeah, so I work so I work for one of the major financial institutions in South Africa. I am currently on my last year in Become Financial Management, and my what can I say? Oh, my position at work, or yeah, my title, or yeah, I am an analyst. So I'm actually a financial data quality analyst. Yeah, I have been at this position now for 2 years, close to 2 years. It's gonna be 2 years actually in December. Prior to that, I worked at a call center, also for the same company. I worked there for since 2019 until 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, since then, from 2019 until 2022, and then from 2022 December up until today, I am currently in this position as an analyst. So well, I did say, okay, so the next question is what field of work am I in? So I did actually mention it's financial services. Yeah, I'm in finance, the finance department. So these questions are just, I tried to put them in order, but they will be mixed up somewhere somehow, but we'll put together the puzzles. So, am I single? Yes, I am single. Yes, I am single. No, I am not single. Yeah. I see I can it down. So I'm laughing because someone is staring at me, but it's fine. What makes me happy? So besides money, besides money, so I'm gonna say what makes me happy is actually seeing the people around me happy. So if my son is happy, if my siblings are happy, if my family, my loved ones are happy, if my best friend is winning, I'm happy. Like if the people around me, if my loved ones around me, they are happy, then I'm also happy, because happy environment, it's just contagious. So yeah, that's what makes me happy. So the next question is, what keeps me going? So this may sound a bit cliche, but what keeps me going is my son. Like, honestly speaking, if it wasn't for him, I don't even think I would be where I am today. Because most of the decisions that I've made that led me to the place that I'm in now, it's because I had him as my why at the back of my mind. So whichever decision I was doing, whichever decision I came up with or decided to go with, I had him in mind. Like, not only for the for the short term, but for a long term as well. Like, if I do this, how will this benefit my son? If I do this, will he be proud of me doing this in 10, 20 years to come, when he's much older and much wiser and understand a lot of things? Will he be proud of having me as a mother? And also, like, whatever I've been doing, it's been a matter of, I want to make sure that he gets the best out of this life. I want to make sure that he gets a better life than what I had. I did not, before I even go any further, I did not have any bad upbringing. I don't have a sad story for my upbringing. I do not want to lie. My grandmother did the best she could. Yes, I didn't have the latest trending, like, what can I, to think of one, I never owned a BlackBerry, and I think most of my friends, they did. But it wasn't something that I actually lost sleep over, because I knew that I would never go to bed hungry. In the winter, I have warm clothes. in Christmas time, I have clothes to wear for Christmas, so I never went without. She did an excellent job. But what I mean when I say I want my son to have the best, to have a better life than I did, I want him to experience the best that life has to offer, the best that I can afford to offer him. So he's always been my why. You know, most of the time people would always say that if you don't have a why behind everything you are doing, if you don't have a why in life, then you will go wherever the wind is blowing. So you have to have something concrete that you know, but I am doing this because of that. Like, I'm not saying now people who don't have kids, they don't have a why. They obviously have a why. You can also be yourself. You can also have yourself as a why. Like, I am doing this for myself. Yes, I need to make sure so that in future my kids can be proud of me whenever I decide to have kids, or just to have a happy life, just to live a happy life. But for me, it has always been my son. So as much as I am raising him, he has also been raising me in the process. So yeah, that is what keeps me going. So the next question is, what do I do for fun? I am such a boring person, if we're gonna be honest, because I'm not really into going out. I don't really have friends. I only have one friend, one close friend, my best friend. But I'm not really one to go out. If I do happen to go out, I normally do go out with my cousin Obabalwa. So it's always just a once in a while kind of thing. So what makes me happy is actually being indoors with a good Wi-Fi and food. So if I have a good Wi-Fi and I have food, I am happy, I am chilled, I am at peace, I am relaxed. It works for me. I do go out. I do go out from time to time, but being indoors with just my family, I am sorted, I am okay. So the next question is, what is my most embarrassing moment? So this one, actually, I did think I do have a few embarrassing moments, but there is one that actually happened this year. So it's a recent one. I wanted to talk about the recent one. So I wanted to talk about the recent one and leave those ones that are in the past. It's fine, they're in the past, we can forget about them. So the most recent embarrassing thing that I have ever done, so earlier this year I went out. You see why I don't like going out. So anyway, I went out with my cousin Ubabalwa and her boyfriend. So when we went out, we were traveling with her boyfriend's car. So we went to this other park, this other lake, yeah. So we were celebrating a friend's, it was a friend's nappy bra, if I may put it like that, because he's a guy. But because we are also just friends with the guy and the guy's friends, so we were all just invited, like, come, let's celebrate him. He just had a child and basically, so we went there. So when we left Babala's place, I had a Savannah A1, ne? It's those big ones, yes, but I had one Savannah, right? And by the time we reached that lake, that park place, I was just drinking this one Savannah, and then when we got there, I opened another one. I am telling you now, well, that second Savannah is the last thing I remember. Okay, and the next thing, I was having hot flashes. Everything was coming up, and imagine now, because I'm with my cousin and her boyfriend, not mine, her boyfriend, and now they had to be taking care of it. But it was just two savannas. I don't know what was happening that day, honestly. It was just a day for me to embarrass. I guess. But that was actually the last time I went out, and I actually went out now 2 weeks back. So that time, I think it was April or March, somewhere there, and I didn't go out until like recently in October, yeah. And that's when I went out again, because I was still embarrassed. Like, guys, imagine usebenzisa umntana abantu miyeke lo basekhaya babalwa, but imagine usebenzisa i-boyfriend yakhe ngoku now they have to be babysitting me. But yes, that's the most recent one. So I have also here, where do I see myself in the next 5 years? So in the next 5 years, I see when it comes to career wise, I see myself in a management position. Sana, I've been doing junior positions for some time now. I think it's time to level up. So I do see myself in a management position, and I honestly hope and pray that my YouTube channel will also be like in a very, very good position. It will be like I will be a known YouTuber, and not just in South Africa. But yes, in the next 5 years, I see myself in a management position, at work or career wise, and then I also see myself being like one of the biggest YouTubers in South Africa, internationally, from my mouth to God's ears, and with your guys' help as well. Thank you so much again to all 100+ of you guys. You are making me so happy. I am so happy, and I appreciate you guys a lot. Ooh, English. I appreciate you guys a lot. And yeah, I think I covered pretty much everything that I had written down here. So if there is something that I did not cover that you would like to know about me, you are free to ask me in the comment section, and I will try and make another video maybe at a later stage, maybe update this get to know me. And yeah, it is quite a short video. I did say I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, but I do hope that you at least have a glimpse of who you are dealing with, of whose vlogs you are watching. And yeah, thank you so much. And please, if you are watching and you are not subscribed, please subscribe, please like my video, please comment, and please share. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me, and yeah, I will see you on the next video.